Welcome to 1000 PS, where the guys have asked me, an Englishman, to test an English bike in the Austrian Alps. So here goes. Let's see what this new Rally Pro is all about. So this is not the first time I've rode the Rally Pro, because I actually rode it on the world launch in Spain. But when we did the world launch in Spain, we had the Standard GT, the Standard GT Pro, and the Rally Pro. Basically, if it's got GT, it's more road orientated. If it's Rally, you've guessed it, it's more off-road orientated. In off-road Rally mode, there is only the Pro. So it's the high-end, top spec, fully adjustable suspension, all the bells and whistles, Pro model only. And we've had a couple of days thrashing Triumph's sweet sounding triple up and down the Alps, annoying all the locals for a couple of days. And when I say annoying all the locals, I kind of mean that, because what Triumph have done is increase the power and the torque, and they've just given it way more zip. So we are up to 106.5 bhp, up at 9,500 rpm, and 66 or 90 newton meters of torque at 9,500 rpm, which, as you can see, it's quite a revvy, high revving triple. It is up against bikes like the Africa Twin, which is all about torque, and the Stelvio, again, it's all about torque. The inline T-plane crank triple has got torque, it has got drive, but it does like to rev. It's kind of like a sporty, revvy, howling, sweet-sounding engine in a bike with a 21-inch front wheel. But despite that 21-inch front wheel and tall seat and long travel suspension, so we've got 240mm of travel on the front, 230 on the rear, it's adjustable and it's compliant and it copes with that. So the seat height is up at 860mm to 880mm. Yeah, I'm not actually stood in a hole, this is the correct seat height. But for reference, I'm only 5'7". But even though Triumph have combined a kind of sweet-sounding, revvy, almost sports-like engine in a rally chassis with long travel suspension and 21-inch front wheel, it works. So even though Triumph have combined a kind of revvy, sweet-sounding, almost racy engine with long travel suspension, tall seat height and comfortable ergonomics, it all kind of works when it really shouldn't. The shower suspension has got really good feedback, really good travel, nice feel. When you jump on those big Brembos at the front from high speed and you dive into like one of these second gear hairpins, the front end doesn't disappear or hide like a scared toddler when he hears a car backfiring. And when you slip the clutch or turn off the TC, you can have a few little wheelies and have some fun. This is a really fun adventure bike. And although I've not taken it off-road today, I know from the launch that I did in Spain that it is more than capable off-road. But what we didn't do on the launch in Spain was get some big miles under it and really stretch the cable a little bit. The Spanish roads were quite small and it was a little bit controlled. Where here, in the Alps as a playground, I've been allowed to have some fun. And it is so much fun. But equally on the motorway and on the freeway, it's been comfortable. You just set your cruise, enjoy the bike, enjoy the sweet sounding engine. It's not all about just screaming up and down the Alps. We've had the chance to hit the autobahn, sit back on the cruise control, switch on the heated grips, heated seat, big screen, big mirrors. Just enjoy the bike and enjoy the comfort that the Triumph offers. And it does offer a lot of comfort. It doesn't feel as vibey or as kind of buzzy as it was before. They've changed a few mountings, they've refined the engine a little bit, and you can feel that. It's still a little bit vibey, but nowhere near as vibey as it was, and it's really comfortable. You can just throw out some big miles on the Tiger, get to your destination, nip off, attack some hairpins, have some fun, both on-road and off-road. In terms of negatives, the dash looks really good. It's relatively intuitive, but it's really slow. You can switch the bike on and start the bike before the dash has even come alive. It just feels like it's got a lot of tech and a lot of information there, but it feels like I'm using an old Nokia somehow, or the technology is just not there. It's just one screen to the next thing is just... What's the American president called? Biden. You know, imagine Biden trying to play tennis. There you go. I'm sure he can, but I bet it's a little bit slow. And that's kind of like the clocks on the Triumph. Some of us have picked up on that, some of us hasn't. Some of us have picked up on other niggle faults that others haven't, but for me, I'm really enjoying the Tiger. Even though I'm the smallest guy in the group, and this is one of the biggest bikes, I've really enjoyed it. I don't mind it having a tall seat. I don't mind it having long travel suspension, as long as it works, and that's what the Tiger does. You don't have to make allowances for that long travel suspension. You don't have to make allowances for that big front wheel. What you just do is thrash it, enjoy it, and have fun. Triumph have basically just turned up the fun factor for the 2024 Tiger, up to probably like 11, because it always goes to 11. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. We've not gone into too much technical detail. Triumph have increased the power, but have left capacity the same with new pistons and higher compression, and we can go on to all that in the questions below if that's what you want to know. Feel free to fire away. Me or one of the team will get back to you. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and we shall see you on the next one.